Okay, when it comes to shading, especially if you're using a couple of very light colors, I've had a few kids that have been kind of scared to add the black because they were sort of afraid of what it might do to their overall design. They were scared it would ruin it because, especially if you're using light colors, it can kind of make your oil pastels look a little bit dirty in the spot where you put the black if you don't blend it in just right. Because the idea about adding the black is just to make it look like it's darker in that spot so that the effect of the illusion shows up a little bit better. So what I have explained to some kids is that if you're using lighter colors, one option would be to take like a very dark green on top of the green and use that instead of the black. And when you apply whatever you're shading with, whether it's black or dark green or darker pink over pink, you look at where you want the shadow or where the darker area will be, and you kind of follow the direction of whatever it is that you're shading. So I'm just going to go along this edge going back and forth with the dark color, almost like a scribble, but just kind of darkening that in. And then when I go back with the lighter color, I want to blend also going in that same direction because I want it to almost be like an ombre effect, like it's lighter out at the edge and I'm pulling this away from the darker spot to make a medium value right here in this area so that it's almost kind of rounded or curved actually. If I follow that ray. And then if I get over into the original or the other color before it, I can take my black again and I can smooth out that edge so that it's a little darker right there. So if I were going to do that with a darker pink, I would do that same thing. I would follow the curve that follow that curve of that line, build up that pink there. And it's okay if a little bit of the black gets pulled into it too right here because I have black lines. I'm going to take the original pink and just take a second to smooth that out, going in the direction of whatever ray it is that I'm doing. If you're working on the round one, you'd want to go in the direction of the circle somehow. You don't want it to be too crazy and rounded. And then, like, let's say I wanted to do this with just the black, just so you can kind of see the difference in case you're considering whether or not you want to do the darker color. Well, I probably should have pulled my lines this way, but you can see it's really dark compared to the green. So I'm fine if you don't shade with the black. If you want to blend with a darker version of the same color, that's fine either way. It works for me. Good luck.